How good are your scales? Well, today we are certainly going to find out because we have a super fun scale test planned, and let's see how you do. If you're new around here, my name is Tatiana, this is the Flute Practice, and it is my mission to help flutists from around the world, specifically adult flutists from around the world, get the right teaching, tools and materials to really get the most out of their instrument. So, we're going to play a little game today, and I'm inviting you to come along. I have got in front of me some very super duper handmade scale cards. We are actually producing some real scale cards, and I'm so excited to be launching those very soon. But for now, we've got my nice little handwritten versions, and we're going to be selecting random cards and seeing if you can play the scale. Now, we're going to be doing this from our easy scales to our kind of intermediate scales to our advanced scales. And of course, learning scales is not quite so linear because usually you build them up really slowly. So even for the easy scales, there might be some scales in there that, our beginner players are going to really struggle with. But you're going to do your best and come back to this video in about a year or so and be amazed at how much more you can suddenly do. The other thing is I am completely randomly selecting from these different packs. So who knows what'll happen? We could get a whole bunch of really challenging scales. We could get a whole bunch of arpeggios. Yikes. Now, here's how this game's going to work and some of the rules. I'm going to hold up a card. So, for example, and then this particular arpeggio is out the way. So I'm going to hold up a card just like that to show you the scale. Also, just to prove to you that I am completely randomly selecting those. Don't worry, you're not going to play F sharp minor arpeggio today. Then you're going to go ahead and pause this video. So you press pause on this video, you're going to go and play that scale or arpeggio. And the goal here is to try and play it once, just once. Play it one time through, and then you're going to assess. And when you've played through it once, maybe you had to restart it once or twice or three times, that's fine. You're then going to give yourself a scoring, and the scoring works as follows. So a thumbs up is, oh my goodness, played it first time perfectly, no problems, no issues. Thumbs down is, I had to play it or restart it like 5 or 6 times, or even 2 or 3 times maybe for some of you, and I just don't know the scale, or the scale really needs some more work. And then thumbs middle, and this is admittedly a very subjective category. For the more advanced players, I want you to be very strict with yourself. Maybe if you just restarted it 3 times or 4 times, that's not even a thumbs middle, that's a thumbs down. But generally I say if you had to start the scale maybe just once over, or you played it but there were a couple of wrong notes, or maybe your tone wasn't quite as nice. So you can decide how strict or how lenient you want to be. So why we have these 3 categories is because you're going to give yourself a score for each of them. So a thumbs up is a full mark. Thumbs down is no mark, and a thumbs middle is a half a mark. And you're going to write this down each time because at the end you're going to give yourself a score and you're going to comment down below and tell us how you did with your scales and discover, is 2025 finally the year that you want to work a little bit more on scales? Good, let's start with our easiest scales, and I better get the right pack. Okay, this is our easy scale pack, and you can see completely randomly going in, and our first scale for today, it's not the easiest scale. It's not the most challenging scale. A chromatic scale starting on D. I wouldn't say that's a beginner scale, but either way, you're going to pause this video and go ahead and try and play a chromatic scale starting on D. If you're back, how did you do? Is it a thumbs up? Is it a thumbs down? Or is it a thumbs middle? How was that chromatic scale starting on D? We go back into the magic pack here. Please be an easy one. Please be an easy one. Again, it's not the worst scale. I wouldn't say it's an easy one. There it is, a G minor arpeggio. It's very similar to G major, if that helps. Okay, go ahead and pause this video and play a nice G minor arpeggio. And if you're back, how did that go? Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs middle. How was your G minor arpeggio? Let's go for another scale. I'm going in. Please be a major. Please be a major. It's a major! It's a major scale. This one is truly a nice beginner scale. So beginners, if this is the only scale you can play, I want you to give yourself 20 out of 20 for this, please. Okay, there she is. It's G major, a G major scale. Go ahead and play that lovely scale. Now you can press pause on this video. And if you're back, thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs middle. Remember to keep track of your score, right? Write it down. Seriously, otherwise you're going to forget. Got a lot of scales to get through. You're going to forget. Okay, we're going to go for another easy-ish scale. Another major would be nice, wouldn't it? No such luck, but it's not too bad. Okay, there she is. It's an A minor arpeggio. A minor arpeggio. All right. You can do these, by the way, in 1 octave, 2 octaves, 3 octaves, 5 octaves. No, I'm joking. 1 or 2 octaves is totally fine. When in doubt, just do 1 octave. Keep it simple. Okay, pause this video. Go ahead and play your nice A minor arpeggio. And if you're back, how did A minor go? Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs middle. Give yourself a score. Write it down. We're going in for another one. Okay, well, I've got 2 there. Oh my gosh, I actually have 3 there. Okay, I'm going to go for this first one. Okay, not too bad of a scale. It's not the easiest one, but I think you guys can do it. There she is. It is a E harmonic minor scale. E harmonic minor. Okay, you can go ahead and press pause on this video and play that lovely scale. Good. We're going to pick yet another one of our easy pack. Okay, and we have it. Okay, it's another arpeggio. Man, you guys are unlucky. You're really getting all these minor arpeggios. Okay, D minor arpeggio. You can go ahead and press pause on this video and play it. And if you're back, how did that go? Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs middle. How was your D minor arpeggio? We have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to do one more. Just one more of this lot. So here we go, here we go, here we go. Lucky number 7. Ah, it's a major arpeggio. It's actually one of the more challenging major arpeggios, but bear with me, you've got this. You could just do this in 1 octave, right? You don't have to be finding that low register C and struggling with it. You could just do 1 octave. So up to you, but a C major arpeggio. You can go ahead and press pause on this video and play it. Okay, if you're back, how did you do? Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs middle. You might want to kind of just go through and give yourself a kind of mark for the easy scales. I mean, there was a fairly nice balance in this. We had a major, we had a minor, we had some arpeggios, we had quite a lot of arpeggios, we had a chromatic. So that's good. And we've done 7 scales so far. So you might want to give yourself a nice score out of 7 for your easy scales, because we're moving on, my friends, to the intermediate scales. And this is where things get a little more complicated. Now, here's the thing with the intermediate scales, just to give you a breakdown. The easy scales, and again, not all of them are that easy, but I consider the easier scales up to the first 2 sharps and flats. The intermediate scales are up to the first 4 sharps and flats. Okay, so things are heating up. It gets really pretty nasty. Like I have F melodic minor on top of my pack. Ooh, ooh, ooh. By the way, if you are looking at this and you're like, oh my word, I don't know any of my scales at all, we have got loads of different programs, courses, resources, a whole scale book. Where are you, scale book? A whole scale book. That is literally the heaviest thing in the whole wide world. This I would consider to be more for your intermediate to advanced players. For our less advanced players, I can only highly recommend to sign up for something like our Flute Scale course or our Let's Practice Together programs, where we give you so much more than just scales. So if scales are something you need to work on in 2025 based off the results from this test, you have no more excuses. There's so many great resources out there. Okay, intermediate scales, here we come. Our first scale for today. Okay. Not too bad. I'm afraid we're really lucking out with the minor arpeggios. We have an F minor arpeggio. F minor arpeggio. By the way, we're going to also drop a little playlist to understanding your scales, totally free, down below. So you can go check out how to understand all your scales, how to know, for example, F minor, what is the relative major? Do you know it? And then figure that out. And then also figure out for the actual scales, you don't need it for the arpeggios, but figure out things like the raised 7ths and 6ths and 7ths and melodic and harmonic. Oh my goodness, all of that. So if this is gibberish to you, go check out that playlist. Okay, pause this video if you haven't already. Go pause, go play your F minor arpeggio. And if you're back, how did it go? Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs middle. How was your lovely F minor arpeggio? And on we go to the next one. I'm just going to show you that I'm being truly random here. Oh man, come on, another arpeggio. We have a C minor arpeggio. This is probably truly one of the worst arpeggios. Play it and find out why. Okay, and if you're back, how was that? Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs middle. Be lenient with yourself here. Like if it was really like almost a thumbs down, go for a thumbs middle. Let's go for a thumbs middle. let's go for another one. If I get another minor arpeggio, I promise you I'll switch it out because I'm not that cruel. Okay, we're good. We have got a major arpeggio. Sorry, it's still an arpeggio. There she is, E major arpeggio. Okay, good question to ask yourself at this juncture is, how many sharps and flats does E major have? Good question, right? Go ahead, press pause on this video, play your E major arpeggio. And if you're back, how did you do? Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs middle. How was your lovely E major arpeggio? Getting another scale for you. Haha, we have a normal scale. Ha, hallelujah. Here she is. We have our A major scale. There it is, A major. You can go ahead and press pause on this video and play it. Okay, I said if we're going to get another minor arpeggio, I'm chucking it, and I'm going to be true to my word. No. Okay, I'm going back in my pack. I'm cheating a little bit, but that's because I love you guys, and I don't want you to suffer much. I say that because of the scale. We have got G sharp. Oops, that's C sharp. That looks like a C sharp harmonic minor scale. It is C sharp harmonic minor scale. Yep, I told you I didn't want you to suffer much. Okay, so go ahead and press pause on this video. Give it a try. And if you're back, how did that go? C sharp harmonic minor. Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs middle. How did that scale go? 2 more from this pack. 2 more. We can do it. Go back in. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Truly sorry. I love you. F sharp melodic minor also loves you. You can pause this video and go and play that scale now. Okay, if you're back, how did that scale go in all seriousness? Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs middle. How did it go? Okay, let's go. One more. Okay, this one's not too bad. Not too bad. It's an arpeggio again, but we have an A major arpeggio. We played the scale, didn't we? So that's great. Nice little bit of synchronicity there. Okay, I'm just checking that I'm counting correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, you're going to just do yourself a little favor and take a little pause here. Give yourself a nice mark out of 7. You may have jumped shipped by now, and that's okay. That's okay. Maybe you're just hanging around because, I don't know, I'm mildly entertaining, or you're here to see what your future will look like. But we are going on to those advanced scales. So now we are doing our 5 and 6 flats and sharps. Yikes. Okay, are you ready? It's a surprisingly big pack, considering. So here we go, our first advanced scale. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry, it looked good. It's not. I mean, it's not bad. It is E flat melodic minor. Okay, I'm going to give you a hint. And that is, it has all the flats. All of them. Except for the raised 6th and 7th. But I'm going to leave that for you to figure out. Okay, how did it go? Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs middle. How was your E flat melodic minor? We move on swiftly and never look back. We're going to do our... Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, you're the advanced players, guys, so I'm sorry, but this is just how it's happening. We have got B flat melodic minor now. B flat melodic minor. Somehow that scale's mildly easier than E flat. Yeah. Pause this video, go and play it. And if you're back, how did it go? Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs middle. How was your B flat melodic minor? Okay, it is another melodic minor. I'm not doing that to you. I love you too much for that. So I'm putting that one away. And we are going to go on to another one. Okay, it's an arpeggio. It's a major arpeggio. There it is. D flat major arpeggio. D flat major arpeggio. Seems a little kinder. Go and press pause on this video and play it. And if you're back, thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs middle. How was your D flat major arpeggio? Can't even say it. It's complicated enough. We have another arpeggio, another major arpeggio. We now have our lovely F sharp major arpeggio. F sharp major. Sometimes you can also think of it as a G flat major arpeggio. That's my little hint. So you can decide which one you'd like to go for. Okay, and if you're back, thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs middle. How did it go? All right, on we go. Next scale you're going to play. Okay. That's not too bad, all things considered. We have got B major scale. Go ahead and press pause on this video and play your lovely B major scale. And if you're back, how did it go? Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs middle. How did it go? we've got one more scale in our big grand scale test. And then we're going to tally up our marks and see how we did. Okay, one more. Okay, so, well, that's nice. Nice balanced way to end it off. We've got our B major arpeggio. So go ahead and press pause on this video and play your lovely B major arpeggio. And if you're back, how did it go? Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs middle. Give yourself that final rating, because now, my dear friends, we are going to be giving you a mark out of 20. You've just done 20 scales. Can you even believe it? If you didn't even do the intermediate or the advanced scales, then just give yourself that mark out of 7. If you did the intermediate and the beginners or the easy scales, but not the advanced, then you're going to give yourself a mark out of 14. And if you did all 3, a mark out of 20. And then go down below and tell us, what did you get? Remembering a full mark for a thumbs up, half a mark for a middle, and no mark for a thumbs down. Tell us your mark and out of what. Was it 7, 14, or 20? And now you know. Are scales something you need to work on for next year? Here is that lovely playlist for you to get started right away. No more excuses. Have fun, happy practicing, and have a great start to the new year.